Hey, it's Display of Disgrace, and I just want to do a quick review of this album here, the self-titled album by Between the Buried and Me. First off, I really enjoyed this album. It's very aggressive, but at the same time it also shows a bit of contrast here and there, and by that I mean it'll have these lighter parts and then you'll be thrown into like this heavy part. Kind of gives kind of a shock to the system, but also really fuels that energy. So that's pretty sweet, and the drums really contribute to that by really diving in on these aggressive parts, laying back on the lighter parts, and providing some interesting fills here and there. There's also like change in tempo here and there that can be tricky at times. That it pulls off. That's just sounds amazing. The guitars are, well, during the heavy parts there's some really interesting fast kind of riffs that just sound sweet, and in the slower parts the riffs are more like dreamlike quality here and there, and they're often picking through chords and giving you kind of this kind of light kind of vibe. The bass guitar definitely just kind of doubles up with the guitars, giving this kind of beefy like sound. The vocals range from like growling to screaming to clean vocals, and just thoroughly quite impressive, appropriately put in certain spots, and definitely deliver. So that's pretty groovy. So if you dig a lot of like hardcore punk, metalcore, if you like a lot of metal as well, I would say definitely check these guys out. And that is the self-titled album by Between the Buried and Me.